What motivates me is reaching all my goals. See, like, I've got all my goals written down since I first started in this industry, and I just work towards them every day. Everything I do is working towards them. I'd say the only thing I would tell my 10-year-old self is in terms of my physique, because I used to be so self-conscious about how skinny I was. I used to, like, in school and that, I wouldn't even roll my sleeves up. I wouldn't, every time, because I was always in team sports and I'd have to get changed with everyone, always face everywhere in that. But I just remind myself that, yo, when you're older, you're gonna be nice. Don't worry, just work hard. And I have this thing here where I believe that like, life starts outside your comfort zone. So like where normal people wouldn't do something, that's when I find myself doing it, because I feel like that's what's gonna separate me from everyone else. Another thing that I feel like separates myself from a lot of other people in the industry is that I've got an identity, like I've got an ethos, I stand for something, I stand for someone that works really hard every day and strives towards greatness. Like if anyone's being negative towards me, I live by this saying, which is, if you entertain a clown, you become part of the circus. I've got like basically, since I started the modelling world, I've got like 3 more goals I want to achieve, and then I want to focus on my energy on acting. Bang on all my goals in acting, then I want to write and direct a movie, I want to own a tattoo shop, I want to own several businesses, I want to become like, just like Shaun Pelayo, household name. Do you know what I mean? Everyone knows who I am. I don't even want it, I know it's going to happen, so it's just working towards it. Growing up, the first thing I wanted to be was a football player. I excelled in that. Then I wanted to be a basketball player, excelled. Then I wanted to look a certain way, excelled. And then it's like, no matter what I want to do, I can achieve. So sky's the limit, and I just love life and I just work hard. The things I love about social media is the fact that it can give you a platform, it can give you, if you're a good person, it can give you like the platform you need to put your stuff out there, and it gives you opportunity. But at the same time, I don't like how it makes things acceptable and normal. But as a whole, it's a positive, and I wouldn't change it. I think it's a really good thing. My ethos is the whole fact that I'm a normal person that's worked really hard, and now I'm living the benefits of that. And I want to just keep continue. And that's why every day on my stories, I'm sharing that with everyone. That's why like when people see me, they're like, oh yeah, but I wrote your work great. Dream chaser, dream chaser. I love the fact that dream chaser is associated with me. Like, if I get tagged on something, they're like, oh, Shaun the Dream Chaser. I've got it tattooed across my stomach, it's in my bio. Even like someone called me the other day and I was like, oh, can we book you for this? This is Shaun the Dream? And I was like, yeah, Dream Chaser. One of the lessons I learned later in life, yeah, well, and probably like when I was 1 or 2 years into this, is just being myself and it's being acceptable. Because I used to be so self-conscious about what I put in my stories, how I talked, how I like certain things I said. And then I just realized that, like, even, you know, when you first start building your profile, when you have to put all these hashtags like Insta good, Insta, do you know what I mean? And people see you and they're like, oh, hey Shaun, it's the Insta model. And like, they're taking the piss, whatever. And you're kind of worried about what they're thinking. And then I was like, you know what? I know who I am. But basically, to become a Buddha, yeah, means to become awakened. And there's a story about how the prince becomes awakened and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, and then he goes into different villages and he tells his story. And he says to everyone, yeah, this is quite deep. So he's become this awakened Buddha, and he goes to this village, and then there's a hater like saying to him, like, nah, you're chatting, you're not really awakened. How are you awakened? Like just being negative towards him for like 2 days, and the Buddha's ignoring him, walking around. And I was like, why are you ignoring him? Why are you ignoring him? Then one day he just turned around, he said to the hater, he said to him, if I give you a present and you don't accept it, who does it belong to? If you think about it, like if I gave you something, you didn't accept it, who does it belong to? You're keeping it yourself. The same with hate. If people are being hating towards you and I'm not accepting it, they're holding on to that negativity. It's making their day worse, not mine. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just keep good people around me, positive vibes, energy, and I'm just always good.